Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's doing well. This isn't really a return stream in any real capacity. I'm not really returning. This is just me like wanting to do a end of the month stream before I disappear for a little bit again. I've been thinking about it. I thought maybe like once a month or twice a month if I'm lucky. If we're really lucky, 3 times a month. I'll stream for like a good hour or two. Hello, Steve, David. How you doing? So that's really kind of the plan. Like, I'm still gonna be gone. I still have things to get done with. I decided to take a small break today with the things going on in my own life, and I decided why not just stream. Even though I'm probably not gonna be streaming for long. I think I'm gonna stream for like maybe like an hour or two at the most. But this won't be a long stream. I had a moment, I had a break. I decided why not just stream for a little bit and see how everybody doing. I'm assuming that everybody saw the stuff that happened with D-Dog and Ruby. Some stuff happening with Ruby and Deadman, and Ruby with Jesus Christ, there's so many fucking shit happening. I've kind of been like watching things behind the scenes fold. I guess yesterday there was something between like D-Dog and Damius. Apparently D-Dog banned Damius because of Ruby. Lalo came up and let's be real, Lalo mogged D-Dog. You good spot as an older guy, I can tell you make it through 3 to 5 years in jail will pass quickly. That's rough. You're right. I've just been kind of going through it. There was a lot of things happening in my life. The last around September, like from August to September, there was a lot of things happening, a lot of things going on, and it kind of just got to me. So it's been kind of rough, and then obviously getting laid off was pretty rough. So it's like it's just been crazy, and like having to like go back out there in the world looking for a job. Most places won't even call you up. Most places have you come in, and like it's kind of soul crushing after a while. My health has not been the best. I don't talk about my health too much on stream, or rarely I ever do. So today I was somewhere, right? Because I finally got a job. The best thing to do is make friends in jail, quickly find a group, and not only helps you pass the time, but keeps you safe. Yeah. Gang mentality. Having a gang, having a group of people back you up is key. It's key. It's key to survival. But yeah, no, I've kind of had today was a little rough on me. Today especially was really rough on me. It's so nice to have you back. I'm not back. This is just a like this may just be like a once a month thing at the minimum or the maximum, depending. So you may see a stream. Like I think I should make it clear that like I'm not coming back full time or completely back yet. There's a lot for me to deal with and handle. At least you landed what set you out for. What's your new job? I'll take the present moment. That's fair. Right now I'm kind of going to the medical field right now. Not medical, but like caregiving job. So that's gonna be great. I had the lady that onboarded me was pretty cool and chill to talk to. Hello, Spot. How are you doing? Honestly, today was rough. Kind of like today was extremely rough. It wasn't rough. It was like I had a great time going to the new place. Because I got onboarded and we were just going through orientation. Just have to get a bunch of things to go through for a little bit. So that should be going through. What happens? Jim, I'm explaining it to you. That's happening right now. What is it? Give me a second. Yeah, like today was like I went to orientation. She said I could get there at 9. She said no. The lady said be there at 10. I could be there early if I wanted. But I kind of got there around like 15 minutes early, and it was like a great time. I spoke to the lady and everything. Um, so that was a great time. We kind of just like bullshitted like till like 3 o'clock. We just kind of bullshitted talking about like conspiracy and all that shit. Working in a hospital or retirement home is a great gig. You can see a lot of med or value. Oh my god, ride. That's funny. But no. So that's been going on. So to me, that's been like what's been going on a lot. So, and it was a great time. And then like when I left the place, it kind of felt like shit. I don't know, something like it just kind of like dawned on me how disassociated I was. And then like my friend texted me, and I kind of just got pissed at her, and I was like, "This son of a bitch, this fucking bitch." So that was great. And a lot of other things happened today. Then that kind of affected me till now. Then I've been doing a side gig in the meantime to earn a little extra money to keep me afloat. So yeah, that's been going on. Armani, well. Anyway, I just stopped by to say hello. Hope you have a good rest of your streams. But take care. See you too, Armani. Hope you have a good one. This really won't be a long stream, like I said. I mean, I always say that, but you never know. I just wanted to see how everybody was going. Just kind of saying, I miss you too, Montero. I just wanted to see how things have been playing out. Give my little takes. Yeah, it really is. What do you mean when it made you realize how this so you were? It made me realize, like, compared to my last job, right? Where like when you work with like my last job, I worked with a lot in the public field, and it felt forced, and management wasn't any better. And I think what made it different was like this person who onboarded me was like just. It made me realize how much like I enjoy meeting people who are in the know, that know this stuff. Horrible advice, right? Yeah, Franklin 24354. I can't really explain. Like in my personal life, I've kind of been like in and out of disassociating with people, and it's kind of gotten bad. A number of things have helped kind of get me back out there. Especially with my health kind of being like dog shit. So there's that. Was probably something I should talk about. Like my health has been like dog shit. Yeah, I don't really talk about health or weight here. I'm a pretty skinny guy for the most part, but I've been pretty fit for the last like 2 years. I would say like the last 2 years I've been very fit. But I went on a scale, and I like lost like 20 pounds this year alone, and I'm like, oh fuck, this is not good. It was one of the main reasons why I had to like take a back from streaming. Was because like my health really did like collapse on me. So yeah, so that was a great time, a very great time. To see that like all the progress I made, and it's like, oh boom, and if I don't fix it now, I'm probably gonna lose another 10 pounds, 20 pounds, and I'm not going back down to like 120, 130. I'm like 6 feet tall, so imagine being like 120 or something like that, or 130, and you're 6 feet tall. You're basically a walking skeleton. So there's that. So it's that right there. Like, nope, that had to change. I guess besides all of that, that's really been going on. That's why I needed to take a back from everything. Um, that's why I had to take it back. The more steak, maybe. Yeah, no. I've been trying to get back into eating proper. It's just been a challenge when you're like you eat something and then you have to puke like 10-20 minutes later. Like there was a point where like I woke up and I drank water in the morning, right? Because I usually try to drink like water, right? And then when you puke it, literally a couple minutes after it kind of makes you like not want to do much. Um, so it's just been like a roller coaster of things. But yeah, that's really been going on. I guess we can. I guess besides all of that, yeah. So like, if anybody's asking if I'm coming back, no, I'm not coming back full time anytime soon. I'm not gonna try to give you a projected date or anything when I am or I'm not. I just I need to take a massive break from everything. Like you may see some shorts getting any extra. No. It's kind of hard to exercise when you can't eat, and then when you do eat, you're puking. It's kind of like you're defeating the purpose. So, it's like right now I have to fix like my stomach, and I have to like kind of like essentially restart my stomach. Right? It's a spot. So glad you're back. I'm not back. I'm not fully back. I'm not back. This is just a stop by stream. Like this is just what caused the puking. Early on the year, what caused it was like it started around like last year around November. I had COVID for the third time last year, and I think after having COVID for 3 times in a year, caused my body to just collapse on itself. Like I lost, like after I recovered from COVID, I lost a lot of my appetite. I was like extremely fatigued. After like a month or two of COVID, I had another bout of illness where I had like a cold. Right, I had the cold, and the cold was like terrifying. Like that cold, like felt like I was actually dying. And after having a cold around like January, I had a sinus infection that lasted up to like midway through the year. So around like in September, so around like May, I want to say around May, like around May and June. Around May and June, I had that's my sinus infection went through. So after having that sinus infection, that like and if you never had a sinus infection last that long, it's brutal. It's brutal. So when you have a sinus infection lasting for that long, and you try like different medication, it fucks with you really hard. And I think somewhere in the middle, I think I may have got addicted to some of that medication that I was getting, and that like fucked me up. And then like I've been dealing with like withdrawals from like nicotine withdrawals, and what probably makes it worse is because like half the time it takes me like almost a whole day to go out and eat. So when you're not eating and drinking for a whole day, you suffer from a lot of withdrawals. And one of them was like caffeine withdrawals, and having those caffeine withdrawals were brutal on me. So it really intensified a lot of things. Hi, East Coast. Let's go. Spud. Killer Tony, Dame, Spider King. Yeah, King is on. Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna come on anyway around 10 o'clock. I was gonna come on 10 anyway. So I again, not gonna be a long stream. Oh man, I had the same issues, but yeah. So after like after having COVID 3 times last year, then having a cold right after. A lot has happened since you were last on, but I know, Southwest. After 3 times having COVID last year, then having one of the worst, then having a cold right after. And I work outside, so my job a lot of the time I will either be in home or work inside, depending on the day or everything. And that really fucked me up. And the sinus infection didn't go away for a long time until I actually had to go COVID 3 times. How did you get twice? I worked a lot in the public, and so because I worked in public, I was dealing with a lot of people. Like I work in a public sector. I think I mentioned this before, but I kind of worked within a corporate job that worked with the county. So you meet a lot of people on a daily basis. And I'm also outside, right? I was outside 90% of the time. So when you're outside 90% of the time and you meet people, your immune system goes through a hell of a lot. Yeah, bro, that's why I prefer to stay away from people. Yeah, no, that's fair. So because of all of that, it affected my health dramatically. And during my sinus infection, it kind of still lingers, like, and I think something else was probably happening while I was having my sinus infection. I think, dude, my sinus has been wild. Yeah. Like, it's one of the main reasons I don't like working at warehouses is because my sinuses will act up. Especially like around spring and summer, same thing happen when you go somewhere you don't normally go to. Yeah, like it was really brutal. So it finally just did it to me. And after all of that, it just made it worse, and like it kind of came ahead. I think like a month ago, right? I had a cold, and it had just lasted way longer than it had to. Yeah. Like, remember, does your whole nose get clogged too? Yeah. My nose smelled like literal dog shit. Like, if you ever had a sinus infection, like a really bad one, like the one I had, I can literally smell like rotten mucus in my nose, and then like it dripped down into my stomach, right? Cause like obviously, you swallow some of your mucus every single day. Right, that's what people do, and that's a normal reaction. But when you have the taste of rotten mucus seeping into your stomach for months on end, that affects you, and I think that caused my stomach to act a certain way after a while. And there was a point where my health was coming back up, but it went back down. So give me a second, sorry. Like, you should try to get 100K steps a day. Yeah, no, that's fair. No, that's fair. But again, it's when you're dealing with it, like finally in season, yes, yeah. Trying different nasal spray. I would just go to a doctor. What do you have? Just go to like an urgent care or a Medicare or a rapid care or whatever you guys have in your area or neck of the woods or whatever you want to call it. Go somewhere like that. Just pay $100 and they'll get you like medication. And just say you're poor. And they'll give you like a discount on medication. That's what I usually do. And then just have it sent to Walmart, and again, you'll get a discount. That's like I normally do. That's what helped me. But after all of that, yeah. So my it affected my health and affected my stomach. So Tater Tot, so glad you're back. I'm not again. I'm not back. I'm not completely back. That actually help. They actually help. Yeah. They actually do help. Well, at least for me, they helped. But I had a Filipino doctor. They never helped me unless I'm dying. I mean, they helped me at least. Like the lady was really nice to me. She was like a Filipino lady. So maybe she just felt something. Maybe she thought I was. Wait, I mean, you're not. I'm not back. This is just sort of like this isn't me coming back to streaming completely. This is just me. This is just me saying like, hey, this is what's going on. This is what's happening with my life. I'm not feeling the best currently. It's just me to see how everybody's up to doing, and like, and this I mean, industry what may have helped. And antibiotics, because when you have a sinus infection, it's a bacteria. That's what causes sinus infection. You need antibiotics. That's what generally help. Cause like during that time and a little bit after, like my nose would be so dry. Like there'd be days where like I'll be bleeding, take care of yourselves, but I will, yeah. But there'd be days where I'd be bleeding out of my nose, or my nose would be so dry that any like cry potato. Anytime I would blow my nose, there'd like actually be like blood in it. Like that's why I was trying one day. Like help Grace was like, hey, go to these cheap Medicare places, get a sinus to get them. I could try. Yeah, that's what it was with antibiotics. When you have a sinus infection, it's usually antibiotics is what you need. Because I was trying to tell Grace, like, she has the same problem I do. It's either my nose is running or drying. A lot of the time, it's usually a bacterial thing. So, and obviously, Grace definitely has a problem. Grace just needs to snort dumb dio. Grace never listens. Grace never listens. Grace never changed. Oh, D-Dog is streaming. Hurricane Power's on. That's cool. But no. So yeah, that's really what's been going on. Yeah, little Grace never listens to anyone but Daddy. I mean, if you convince Ben, if you can like convince Ben, that's really what you want to do. Is just tell Ben. It probably wouldn't be that hard to actually convince Ben to do something. I actually like that. I think he'll go for it. Actually, if you want my honest opinion. What else I was gonna say? But yeah. So that's what I would really say. Well, buddy, I hope you get better soon. It's nice seeing you around. Yeah, no. It's good to be back again. Not gonna be a long stream. I may in a little bit. I guess I can talk about the situation with like Ruby and D-Dog. No, that my honest opinion is my honest opinion about that situation comes down to the hell did you expect? Like, it's just like, do you think we can do DIY healthcare? The door freeze off some skin tag on Ben spray Grace nose with pepper spray. That could work. Road. I'll talk about the Ruby stuff. I'm down. I mean, I'm gonna say it how it is. It's like, what do you expect to happen? Like, I think a part of me thinks a little bit it was a little like over dramatic. Whether or not like they are really in a genuine relationship, like cool, I guess. Like, is it gonna last long? I don't really know. Like it could last a long time. Well, we can know, right? You never know. But at the same time, it's like, well, like I don't think she's gonna learn her lesson. Like, was I still like when those snowshoes? I mean, we saw how things played out, right? We saw how things are playing out now. We saw how Ruby and to give some clarity, I reached out to Ruby myself um, about it. I just want I reach out to her about the situation, but I would also have to say that it, you know, what do you expect? That Ruby did like kids here, they were bickering like an old married couple. I thought it was nice. You can tell that they were happy. You can tell that they really genuinely enjoy each other's company. You can tell that they had a good time. Um, so on and so on. People got mad at I apparently a lot of people got mad at her about kicking D Dog or something now. Some people say that mad it was justified or it's validated now. I don't. And some people even say that. Some people even say. What did other people even say? Some people said. I don't know. I'm trying to think what other people say as well. I didn't think Ruby was going to forgive D-Dog for the thing he said, but she has more forgiveness. Is that what it is? Could be, but like that's a detriment. Like it's not wrong to forgive people, but I think it's she forgives too fast. Like there's nothing wrong forgiving people, but it's like you have to hold them accountability. And it seems like she wasn't holding him to. It seems like she wasn't holding him to accountability. It was like, you know, oh yeah. It was like, oh, I forgive you for all the things you said and all the things you've done. But then gets mad. But then had like what? She was crying, right? But then she was crying. What is it? She was crying about something. But no. She wasn't crying. People were criticizing her about like, well, didn't D-Duck say this about your brother? Didn't D-Duck say that? And she kind of cried about that. And it's like, well, I mean, no offense, but like, that's your choice to forgive people, and that's, you know, it is what it is. But I think she forgives too fast and doesn't hold them to accountability or higher standards. Like you can forgive somebody, but you have to hold them to even higher standard and you know, accountability. You simply just can't let them just do shit like that. It's to me, it's like what? But like maybe that's like, you know, and I think Ruby said that. I know Ruby said something along the line. I know like when Grace went on stream, I think she took down that stream. I think she went on stream. Watching her kind of snap like that was like, well, I mean, what do you expect? I mean, Ruby says she is a crazy woman, but I think the question is like, she's crazy. How long are we gonna let that slide? And you know, maybe that's not my place to ask that question, right? Maybe that's not my place to ask that question. So, you know, there's that. There's that. You know, Like if I was in Ruby's shoes, I probably would have not. I would have forgave him, but I would have been like, no. I probably wouldn't have him hang out with me for like a long time. And yeah, I'm gonna say for what it's worth, uh, this may happen again. This may happen again. Like expect expect another shit show. Expect another shit show. Actually, talking about who's even on right now. Expect another shit show to happen of that same level, and I don't think things are gonna get any. I don't think things are gonna get any better. You see the stream Confederation got a shout out on. No, I did not. Women love men who are mean to them. I mean that's true. I mean that's sort of true, but it's like, again, like how long? Hold up a second. That's who they're talking
wow,
about.
there's no social security numbers in Virgin Islands.
I like that 503 sub. Let's go.
I mean, like to get checks.
All right, back. Who? Welcome back. Give me a second, guys.
Oh, well,
That's how bad
you have no social security number, Paro?
If I have social security number, yeah, I do. Of
Okay.
course, everybody does. Everybody does.
Cash App is USA only? Ah,
I think so.
okay. Virgin Islands is USA though, right? Let me ask AI. Let's ask AI.
And by the way, speaking of AIs, do you know how hard it is to make AI like videos? You have to pay extra. Whenever you want to create like a character figure and make them do what you want them to do with AI.
I mean,
You gotta pay
that's just what are you and
Someone made a
running
AI
back
kissing
together,
video.
Veronica?
It's like it
Of
says
course.
no Cash App is not available in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
I mean, I'm not in a relationship with her.
US and the
We're
UK.
just talking.
Does not support
That's
US
all really what it
territories,
is.
Virgin
She's
Islands, Puerto
hold up.
Rico, or Guam.
Hold up a second. What the fuck? There we go. Sorry, I need to shut that. Sorry. It's no, we're not bad, but she's been a great companion. And he's only really. Okay, I guess we can stream snipe him.
Think of it. I'll name it in a second.
Like, I never heard of.
What's gonna happen in the background? We're not together. I don't know why people thought I'm in a relationship, but she's been a great.
Look up the island.
She's been a.
Near Guam.
She's been a very great
One
help
island I really
a lot lately.
near Guam.
Helping me kind of get my health back up and everything.
Oh, Guam.
So I guess if you want to call that a relationship, go for it.
Is that what it is, Guam?
But she's been very supportive
Where is Sapien?
a lot lately. So that's all I really need. Yeah. Yeah, man, like it when women like mean dude. I guess so. I think women like a confident dude who can assure himself and be dominant. Yes, I think for sniping he deserved no. I mean, only really cute. But tell us the truth. How are you doing? Better. We've been worried about you. You're absent. I kind of said it earlier. My health has been up and down. Today particularly was kind of like really rough on me. I for a lot of reasons.
No.
Oh, Jim, do you mean who part of the Confederation? No, yeah. My health has been like kind of up and down a lot. So it's just
what is that name that's like
slowly. I've lost a shit ton of pounds. Like I said this before, like I don't only talk about my health, like physical health, but like I was like 160 ish, and I lost around 20 pounds the last couple of weeks. So that's not good. I was on a scale today. Kind of a secret, but can you be in it if you want to? Kind of so my health was so I went from like 160ish to like 150. No, 140. My bad, 140. So I've lost around 20 pounds.
They're just doing
'Cause the last time I checked, I was like around, I think it was like a couple weeks ago, I was at 160.
I guess.
Losing 20 pounds the last couple weeks, it's been devastating to me. Because I only figured that out today.
Yeah, I'm working overtime. It's true.
Mentally today was just like shit. Like mentally was just kind of like, oh, give me a second. Mentally today was just kind of rough on me because of like a lot of things was happening. Like I had a pretty good morning with my onboarding staffing people. They were really cool. We bullshitted pretty hard. But then after that, my mood changed drastically, massively. Mostly because of some of the people that I was kind of dealing with in my own personal life has just made things difficult.
These people on these
So
islands,
there you go. That's been
honestly,
great.
these islands are really nice.
And obviously when I'm not, obviously because I'm happy I'm getting a new job, but like I've been working a lot, with like different side jobs just to make ends meet on my end. So that's been taking up more of my time. Hopefully once I get like a proper job, have a proper time schedule of things can go from there. I did say that I'm not gonna say I'm a firearm expert. I did say that like I won't be streaming. If you're lucky, if we're I guess if you guys are good, I may stream maybe once a month, maybe twice a month if you're lucky. I won't be streaming like a lot, but I may stream once or twice a month, depending on a number of factors. So there you go. There you go. That's something I would be doing.
This is what I.
I think besides that, Stephen David, it's just been a while. It's been very crazy. It's been something the last couple of weeks.
No one paid me, unfortunately.
In general, OPC.
Or get his beach party.
And so the only thing that's been keeping me kind of going was some other stuff. And I've been watching some of the drama as a viewer. I've been watching some of the stuff as a viewer. So that's been interesting. Again, we were just talking about the D-Dog stuff. I'm going to say it as it is. I think D-Dog is just being an attention whore. I think he likes the attention. He likes all of it. Whether or not he genuinely cares for Ruby, I'll let you guys decide on that. But I think he's an attention whore. I think that him banning Damius was retarded. Like that is just fucking retarded.
Are you aware you've been unbanned?
I just think that's fucking retarded. Like, dude, Damius giving you so much. Damius is literally I like D-Dub, but he's very fame at times. Femme at times. Yeah. No, 100%. He is very. Wasn't Ruby who banned? Was it Ruby? No, I think Ruby demanded D-Dog to ban Damius, and I don't remember. Somebody I on his account. Yeah, I think yeah, because I saw it yesterday, and I didn't know this until yesterday that he banned Damius, and I was like, why would you ban your biggest pay pig? Like, over D-Dog is insufferable, total entitled, bright energy. I mean, like I've been saying that for a while, Gia. I've been saying that for a while that he's been kind of entitled, but it's like it doesn't help. It's very feminine to just ban people. People are claiming it was Ruby, but I think it was him. I mean, it probably was him.
I mean, I don't know how to unprivate it.
Like if it's on your own account, who cares? But like, and then you had the whole thing about yesterday. Yesterday, I think I saw Lalo come up on D-Dog's stream and just mug them. Like let's be real. Yesterday's stream with Lalo, D-Dog was a bitch. D-Dog was a total fucking bitch. He submitted like how do you bend to like Lalo? Like maybe I shouldn't say it, but like no wonder why Get Crack doesn't want to be on your panel. But maybe Get Crack didn't care, so it's pointless to defend him. Or maybe it's not pointless, but I'm trying to say it's like, come on, dude. Like, You can do a better job.
Ricky,
Like, it's Lalo.
so
How do you
know
fucking get
as we
mogged by
say
Lalo?
all day. Who the fuck are you, man? Who the fuck are
Like,
you, Ricky? Look at this. This person's
it's like,
so mad. This Ricky.
did you
kid.
see the chick who
This, like,
mogged B
anime
Dog?
PFP? Look at that.
Who?
PFP.
Oh, you mean the girl on
What is
Jeremy?
it?
Yeah,
What's your PFP?
yeah, that was funny.
Oh, that's Grace.
Yeah, that's
You're-
grace and love.
Where's the Ben 10?
I saw that.
Kind of not.
I saw
feeling the
that.
Ben 10 lately.
Wait a second.
You mean this?
Yep. Let's go, Faro. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I can't see Ben though. I'd prefer to see Grace and Lav. Make some nice profile picture. There. Okay, that one's okay. Yeah, that one's okay. You're good memes, Paro. Good profile pictures. You really bring
Thanks,
the
man.
energy with the profile pictures. Yeah.
That's
keep
what I
me
do
doing.
for a living. That's how I clown niggas.
Can
know
I
what I'm saying?
see?
Some people-
Could I see
Huh?
the meme? Could I see the meme that Ava made of you? Are you willing to show that meme or?
I can. You're gonna have to be on Ava's Discord on the Thorpe side. You know the
Mhm.
Thorpe section, and you will find it there.
And so are you upset with Ava right now? Are you?
Well, the problem is it's not really that his combat were awful. It's that they were in combats.
Not telling
You really didn't defend yourself. You couldn't really defend Ruby. You fed into it. And people feed into the trolls, so it's whatever. But it's like
Discord.
you know.
You know, Ruby was saying that
It's just stupid. I just looked at that and it's like, you know, that person trolling you. You know that person is mocking you.
like everything is about sex.
You know.
While this woman making false claims about me being
You know that person.
sexualized by Mackenzie.
That person is mocking you, and you're just taking it like a bitch. Then you have Ruby properly just making it work. But like the thing about it is like
telling me answers, like giving me answers, the more
the thing about it is,
I have a feeling that
I mean, he was completely mocked.
had
Well, I mean, he was mocked by Lalo yesterday. He was mocked by other people, and he was mocked by the girl. Like, what do you expect? Like, D-Dog. Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole when I say that, but D-Dog acts like a tough guy on the internet, and then when he gets mocked, I mean, it doesn't help that he needs to be sort of in control of the situation. That he's easy pickings. He's easy pickings. He's just an easy pick. That's all what it is. It's just he's easy picking. It's not hard. Really not hard to troll D-Dog half the time.
Like good things happens when it's too late. Like Ava haven't said shit to me.
So
Since we started, like we was beefing.
give me a
But now
second.
all of a sudden,
Sorry, my dog acting. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right
we're
back.
now trying to be friends. Like keep the same energy, bro.
Yeah.
Like I hate this fake.
They're switching up their energy. They're totally switching up their energy.
I guess they're playing a two face without telling us that they have two faces. But like I said, I put myself in that situation by simping for those e-girls. That's what you get for being.
But yeah, no. It's
Yeah, it's just you're someone who wants.
and I think what it is like he's gotten this sort of ego. He's sort of this confidence of like,
That's awesome.
you know,
We just friends.
and it's not hard to bring his confidence down.
That's
I mean, at this point, it's you know, him hitting 500 subs, cool. It's gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. If you think he's entitled now, it's only gonna get worse. This is just gonna, once he get monetized, it's only gonna get worser and worser, and we know it is. I mean, at this point, it was also 2-against-1 Ruby and D-Dog versus Nyx. Well, it's not even hard to troll Ruby either. Like it's really isn't. Just a little bit of a like
Yeah, he's a
surface
challenger.
level occultism, and boom, you can trigger Ruby pretty easy,
And now he has two beans.
Oh, he was
right? And I mean, like Ruby, Grace does it all the time. Grace knows how to really get under Ruby's skin.
I wonder if Jeremy's on the road by now.
You know,
I wonder as well.
I
doubt it.
it's just a fact. Just a fact of life that Ruby, like, you know, it's really not hard.
You know what? Since he blocked me, I'm gonna just block him back.
He acts like a spoiled rich white boy whose mommy does everything from making him his bed to cooking his meals.
kick chat.
I mean,
That's when
yeah, that's really what it is.
and I was like, you know what? Let me just
That is true. I would say that that's how he
now
is.
it's my turn. So boop, blah.
Yeah, but it's just how I see it. It's how I mean, I mean, what it also is, it's like we fed into it. Like we fed into it as well, and so has other people. So this isn't me calling anybody out, but it's like we all fed into to the way D Dog is now. Like if people just like
Lalo too nice to be
treated D Dog as another Grace simp, this wouldn't be really a problem. But like the, between like
Mackie.
I would say like between Ava, Ruby, me, and other people. Schizo spot. Hello, RK. We did feed. Yeah, I mean, we all fed into it. Now here we are, and we're watching him become a locale. I mean, we babied it. We baby him. We did. We all did. Jeremy is the only one, and this is something you have to give credit to Jeremy. Jeremy is the only one that was. They did not hold his hand and were trying to get him like once again the one speaking. I mean, if you really want my opinion, Jeremy was the one that really did the best job in trying to get D-Dog to realize, like, stop being a spoiled brat. Get your shit together, dude. And so was TK. It never, Jeremy is the worst, can't stand it. I mean, whether you like Jeremy or not, but I was on D-Dog ass too. I just didn't think RK. No, I also think Steven Davis, RK. I think I'm missing a few people. Gia. Now stop until he banned me. I know that was funny. I think ZXV, a bunch of people. Tylenol, Jesus, he taking the autism for all of us. I wish it was autism. I wish it was autism, but it probably isn't.
When she was suing Destiny.
On Grace.
Yeah.
No, I rarely watch Sarah.
Yeah, even she called that out. Like she's the top. She like not
But
even her lolcow persona will
yeah.
bring her viewers like.
We all fed into the D-Dog baby. Now we live what we have, and Jeremy's everywhere at the moment. There's no Jeremy free space, nothing to watch. Yeah, Jeremy really capitalized on this moment. I mean, good on him. It would have been funny for him to be monetized. I gotta get going. I know I gotta cut it off now, but I gotta go do something. It's great seeing everybody again. I know it was a long stream, but till next time, God bless.